Alright, hello everybody, my name is Markiplier, and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's. I hope the audio and visuals are working fine. I just spent like an hour tinkering with them because the game was laggy for some reason. My monitor is my worst enemy, I swear. Having two monitors that don't have the same refresh rate other than 60 hertz. I mean, I don't even think I notice it, but it's just so annoying because I want the higher refresh rate, so I set one monitor to be higher, and then the other monitor is always lower, and then when I switch between, it's horrible, and then it causes lag on both. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I spent like an hour fixing this. Anyway, my health is looking great, so that's great. I think I'm heading over to Vlad Olgimsky now. Olgimsky Sr. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have... This one's done. And this one is about getting the blood. But I want this quest first, so I'll probably head there and then to the left. That makes sense to me. But yeah, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm doing a challenge where I cannot save SCUM for the Pathologic Haruspex route. I cannot save SCUM, I cannot reload a save, and hopefully I'll get through this whole game without dying. It would really suck. Would really suck if I died, because the whole thing is like you gotta live with your consequences, and I'm trying to prove to Joseph Anderson that this is possible. But yeah, I mean, if I die once, that's fine, you know, whatever. And if it's early on in the playthrough, I might restart and just maybe cut it, but then would people believe me that I did it legit? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. If I get any comments on this video, I want to know people's thoughts about me dying. Because I'm definitely not going to purposely reload a save. But dying automatically reloads a save. So yeah, we'll just have to see. Do I have tradables? Not. Do you like watches or anything? No. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm still very sick. But my reputation is not high enough to trade, I believe. So that's something I want to get to soon. A spotter lad. 8! Wow. That's definitely worth it. Might as well. It's a lot of Meridorms. Each go for like 400, right? Whoa, oh, Schmouter Kid. I had this weird experience in the Bachelor's playthrough. The very first time I played, I found a kid with a Schmouter day 1 and obviously couldn't afford it because it was day 1. And then when I when I beat the game, in fact I beat all 3, and then I went back to play day 1 of Bachelor again because I had planned to do a full playthrough. I didn't actually do another full playthrough, but I planned to. And again, day 1, kid with a Schmouter that I can't afford because it's day 1. So I don't know if that's purposeful or anything. It was very weird. So I'm very glad to know that you don't have a Schmouter this day, because I would feel horrible if I saw one and couldn't afford it. So I probably should be saving up like flowers and all that for when that time comes. I think I already spoke with Capella. Yeah, I remember those dialogue lines. Again, I don't know why the voices are so undescribably low. That's so weird. But yeah, I'll just see if I can fix that in post. I'll try to do something about it. But what's up, Vlad?
Someone will have to be punished for this sin.
Okay. I guess I know who stands before me. I know of your tragedy, my boy. I'm Vladislav Ogimsky. Boos. Boss? How do I pronounce that? I'm gonna say Boos. Bose? I'm Vladislav Ogimsky, Bose. You probably don't remember me. I'm wholly at your disposal. Somehow I didn't expect you to be so young. I'm not all that young. Were you expecting to see a senior person or something? No, no. But your father was so old, I couldn't shake away the feeling that I was to see his copy. Were you expecting me? I was, for a while. A lady whose intuition can be trusted has told me you were to come any day now, but we'll talk about that later. Well met, Artemy Brock. I'm the eldest in our family now. You can call me Haruspex or Warden. Yes, that is my name.
Someone will have to be punished for this sin.
Artemy Brock. Yes, Isidore's death is a terrible loss. Terrible. Just like your looks. But please forgive this old man his poor manners. It's hard for me to tell you that the death of your beloved father is most likely just the beginning of your misfortunes, Master Barak. Some bastards attacked me as soon as I got off the train. Yes, I've heard already. Those bastards, however, weren't looking for the person who got off the train, but rather for someone planning to board it. They're after a murderer, you see. The one who's caused a lot of problems already. A lot. They say your father's death is the murderer's doing too, eh? What? My father's been murdered? There's a theory, a weird death. He was ready for it, though, wasn't he? He did let you know beforehand, and then he died precisely that night. Well, the fear's greater than the reason for it, you know. Pray tell, why would anyone examine the evidence now? It's so much easier to just tear apart the troublemaker. You, that is. The fear's greater than the reason for it. Oh well. What do I have to do with the murder? What do I have to do with the murder? I've only just arrived. The men at the station mistook you for the murderer. Problem is, now they're broadcasting your features to anyone who would listen. You do stand out, you know, and mass hysteria is an excellent environment for rash accusations, coupled with the questionable visions of a certain influential lady. What lady? A well-respected one. Do you remember the Soborovs? I doubt that. Katerina isn't that much older than you. Katerina, Alexander Soborov's wife, she has extraordinary talents. Precognitive, dare I say. No one questions them. That much is certain. Did she foresee me coming? Not only that, she foresaw many horrors related to you, but it's all very vague. And, you know, compared to my deceased wife, Katerina's talents are, to put it mildly, controversial. But they're enough for the commoners to identify you and... So what, am I a suspect for the whole town? A suspect? No, I wish. It's not a suspicion, there's not a shade of doubt. They're positive it was you, my dear Master Barak. You are being hunted, and until panic settles down, please do consider their proof irrefutable. Those who have been left lying by the station are self-explanatory too. What am I being accused of? First of all, the deaths that you are actually to blame for. It was self-defense, perhaps, but you can't prove that right now. But that's a minor problem anyway. Secondly, the murder of this town's leader, Simon Kine. Now that is more serious. A tangled mess of interests and parties. And thirdly, you've been accused of killing your father, Isidore. Patricide? Killing my father? This is horse crap. It's all one big mess, one big knot. You have to see that. It's not like the mob is looking for two separate murderers, really. The patterns feel similar, the circumstances. And by the way, Isidore and Simon had met the day before. What can I say? One thing leads to another. It's not like they've got the time to reflect upon the situation thoughtfully. They're in a hurry to catch the bad guy, while the bad guy's still here. But I've only just arrived, on a switch engine. Pray tell, and who was the engine driver, huh? Don't rack your brains, you won't remember, but I will. The station, after all, is my domain. He won't testify to your alibi, a half-human that he is. Deaf and dumb, too, and nobody knows how long you had been hiding in the town, having secretly arrived. The seer had spoken of it beforehand. I wouldn't wish all this on my worst enemy. The leader's death has stirred the townsfolk up, and the kinds are also willing to take drastic measures now. You don't want to make those hawks angry. Patricide is a blasphemous crime, and you're yet to clear those accusations up. As for now, you're an outlaw. How can I remedy the situation? You have to restore your good name. The townsfolk are simple-minded here, hard-fisted but kind-hearted. Popular choices and deeds can erase and rewrite your past, more than once. No one will remember what you've done before that. Just please refrain from killing. We have a tight community here. Everything happens in the public eye. I believe in self-defense. Those poor creatures in the streets are really not to blame. Don't be too harsh on them. For the first time in many years, they've got an opportunity to witness absolute evil. They will come to their senses in due time. Meanwhile, you need to come into your inheritance, don't you? And that means you need to free yourself from accusations first, eh? Yes. My word won't be enough. Everyone's squabbling. They'll probably see foul play in this. Here's what I think. The Kynes have commissioned a peculiar man to handle Simon's case. A bachelor of medicine. He'd come a long way here, and just in time too. Although it was meant to be like this. He's the one searching for the murderer for them. As though it was meant to be like this. He's the one searching for the murderer for them. So you suggest I meet him? He's quite quick on the draw, they say. If only you could find him before he finds you. He won't shoot you straight away then, perhaps. Meanwhile, I'll be doing everything I can to aid you. It would have been so much better if you could just lay low for a while. But they'll come for you here soon, I'm afraid. Alright, I'll speak to this bachelor. Just wait till the evening, please. Right now he is also confused, so he'll shoot first and ask questions later. And just please do your best not to break more bones. Do not attack random people in the street. Just go easy on them and work on gradually restoring your good name. Also go see my daughter right now. She's a good girl and she's got something to tell you. I'll take any well-minded advice. In this wing lives the Ogimski's daughter Victoria. Her nickname is Capella. Vlad spoke surprisingly highly of her. Can she help me? Yeah. Alright. The killer of Simon, the killer of Isidore. They say I'm a patricide. The whole town has risen against me. Who would agree to talk to me now? Who is going to teach me how to defend myself? Ogimski suggests that his children may have some valuable advice. Victoria and Vlad the Younger.
Who is this bachelor really after? Can he be an inspector?
We'll fight for the justice then, shall we, Master Barach? Do the members of your family also believe I'm innocent? Pray forgive me, as firmly as they believe they're innocent themselves. Can I speak to them? Of course, my daughter lives with me, she's in the next wing. My son, Vladislav Jr., is currently staying in a building on the outskirts of town. He's got some shady business there. I'll give you the address. Perhaps they'll help you in word and deed. Hope so. He lives out the younger of Gimsi's son. I think his father isn't very happy with him, still better to get acquainted with him.
Lucky people are bad hands at correcting their faults. They always believe that they are right when fortune backs up their vice or folly.
I can't even hear them. That's crazy. We'll fight for the justice then, shall we, Master Barak? I'm bleeding. Do you have a first aid kit? Ask the servants. Those that haven't scattered, that is. The panic. The panic is so devastating. Better yet, go ask my daughter, little Victoria. She's in the other wing. She'll help you.
Lucky people
Did I
are
just get
bad
money?
hands at correcting their faults.
What do you think I should do now? If the bachelor finds you before you find him, the consequences. Need I say more? But first you need to find convincing arguments in your favor, so that you two have something to talk about when you finally meet. Me vouching for you won't be enough. But how can that be done? I don't know yet. I wonder what my daughter has to say about it. She's inherited a lot from her mother, you know. She can feel the things that we cannot even imagine. Subordination is essential, true, but the girl is undoubtedly smarter than me. I'll go and talk to your daughter. Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry. But I have absolutely nothing.
This bachelor isn't that smart. Intelligent, yes, but not smart. The killer will get to him before he gets to the bottom of this.
You are a victim of a terrible mistake, yet there is something I want to reveal to you. It will help you reestablish your good reputation. I'll give you a few names. All of them belong to children, but don't judge them by their age. Some of them may be of invaluable help to you. Is that so? It is. All of them have been seeing Isidore quite often lately. Maybe some of them can even surmise who the real killer is, and the rest know for a fact that you are innocent. They are bound, and so accusing a person of patricide would be unnatural to them, even if the evidence is obvious. Happy to hear that. They can help you find out how your father spent his last evening. I only know that he went off into the steppe for a very long time and came back very late last night. That is when the children went to see the old man in secret. What for? Do you know why the relationship with your father has grown tighter recently? Medical matters, I believe. What else could it be? The reason is quite sad. These children, my friends and faithful aides, are going to die soon. Why? Are they terminally ill? No, but you must believe me. Your father has done so without hesitation, and you know that he was a clever and suspicious man. He kept checking if anything was wrong with the kids every day. That is just how their line of fortune goes. They are more likely to die than live. Did my father know beforehand he would die for the same reason? I don't know. How do you know about it then? Precognition. Not only mine though, all of us agree on this. Did your father, and Simon. It's so hard for me to speak about them in the past tense. And Maria too, Katerina even. Everyone agrees. Please take care of them like your father did. They must live. Simon and Isidore died, so they too must be on the brink. What can I do for them? Just keep them in mind, and if you ever Hold their lines of fortune in your hand. Please do not let them go. You are also not a common man, you know. You are your father's son. Is that so? Whatever happens, these people must live. Their fates are bound to mine. They may well hold the keys to my victory in their hands. Murky, Sticky, Notkin, Grace, Capella, Tyakon. Okay.
Father has been avoiding me lately. Strange.
Being slandered is terrible and sad. There's only one way out. Doing good and not doing bad anymore. Who can I talk to regardless of my reputation? Please heed my words. Khan won't be of any help. However, Sticky's probably hanging around the back streets, and I haven't heard from Taya for quite a while. Have you by any have you have you by any chance met Grace already, the sweet girl? I have. What about a boy called Notkin then? I've met him too. He is so very brave, and a faithful friend too. He won't ever care for gossip and slander if he comes to love and respect you. Notkin would always come to your aid and be willing to die by your side even if the whole world was against you. He would never betray a friend. I would love to be spoken about like this too. Well, he has his ups and downs as well. He is kind to his friends, but he knows no mercy for his foes, as we well know, and he is overdoing it sometimes. He does have a thirst for blood, just like, well, he'll probably grow up, just like me, he'll probably grow up to be a combat general, like Block or Shoin? Interesting they mentioned Block already. Just like me, right? I can see where you're coming from. Okay, so was that here? Yeah, Compel says that not the urchin's leader is not as bad as he's trying to seem. You won't believe the false rumors about me. So should I go back to him and maybe head to Sticky?
This bachelor.
How do I do that? You know what my mom used to tell me? There's good fortune and bad fortune. When someone is touched by the bad fortune, it jumps on his neck and rides him wherever it pleases, further and further until he shrugs it off. The further it pushes him, the longer it takes to get back on track. That is nothing new. Perhaps, but the point is the bad fortune will plant misdeeds on your path so that you commit more and more of them. Even something innocent thrown into your path by the bad fortune can turn into a truly evil deed when you're carrying it on your shoulders. So is it on my shoulders already? It is. It is unlikely you will manage to do a lot of good deeds, but please at least try to stay away from doing bad. I can even tell you where the bad deeds await you today. Do you believe in my precognition? I do, please tell me. Danger awaits you at the cemetery, at the warehouses, and in the steppe. I don't know what it is, but chances are you will do a lot of evil there. It would be best for you not to go there today at all, and do not listen to the misguided advice that claims otherwise. The cemetery, the warehouses, and in the steppe. I assume the cemetery, because you can choose to kill the guy, I think. The warehouses, I'm not sure about, and in the steppe. I mean, in the steppe was Notkin. So it's just Grace and Notkin, and then it's something about the warehouses. I'm not sure. Many good people have turned away from you, and the bad ones are drawing closer. Lost in the vacuum, you'll be tempted to meet their requests. Do not make that mistake. You're one clever girl, Capella. Okay, I think that's everything.
It's the
Oh, can I have a rest at your place? Of course, you can sleep in my bed, but why not sleep at home? You must be confused. I don't have a home in this town. Don't you now? What of your father's house? The house where Isdor used to live. It's right in the middle of the Tanner's district. I've been there on more I've been there on more than one occasion myself. Show me where it is. Oh, but I can't. It wouldn't be right for you to go there now, because of what had happened. I have only just realized that the place must be full to the brim with Sabarov's men. You should wait until they settle the matter with my father. I'll wait for the news from you. Okay. Is that everything?
father has been.
True. Okay. Save. I could sleep right now. My exhaustion's really high. What am I thinking? Do I want to head to Sticky? Because, okay. Don't talk to the bachelor until later. I could go to the Hunchback, work my way up to Sticky, then back down. Hold on, who do I need to see right now? I need to talk to Notkin and Grace about it. Okay. And I need to go to the stone yard. So not Grace stone yard, and I want to visit Sticky because she mentioned it. So I'll head to the blood first. That seems smart. So it's this way. Oh, there's a drunk. Do I have... I don't know if I have water for that, though. Yeah, oh man, I need a barrel quick. Where's the closest barrel? Come on. Oh, he's coming this way. That helps. Can I fill with this, or does that drink? I don't even want to test it, because if I drink, it'll like fill my exhaustion. There's a barrel. Letter. Stack Reuben, your childhood friend and the most faithful student of your father, has sworn to kill you as he learned that you murdered your father, his master, over an inheritance dispute. Beware of this man. He is blinded by fury, despair, desire, vengeance, and self-righteousness. He is very dangerous. Always at your service, benefactors. Who is the benefactors? I assumed that was Bachelor, but I'm not sure. Nice. Always nice to have a bandage, even if it's just to sell. Hello there. Okay. Yeah, I still don't have any tradables. I'm just looking if they have a schmouter. I don't even know what I'd do if they had a schmouter, though. It's not like I could buy it. I don't even know if I have any tradables, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't think I do. Gotta loot more trash. Okay. I am wondering what would happen if I go to the still water. I might want to head there just to sleep. I love games that have no, like, HUD. Like, overlay, anything like that. This game has a little bit because of the hunger bars, but mostly it's just cinematic. I really appreciate when games do that. It's one of these houses. It's that house. Okay. Gold ring. Lucky. Why do I have more of a cough today than I did like 2 days ago? Okay, I believe I can loot this house. But from what I remember, there's not much in it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not finding anything. Really don't want to be Oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna say I don't want to be wasting my time, but then I found stuff. So there's a little bit. Oh, I already checked this, didn't I? Okay, I gotta... Did I? I don't know. Did I? Did I? Now I'm having OCD about this. Okay. I don't have OCD, but I knew I didn't check it. Okay. Gotta hurry my butt up. Well, those lemons were good. If I wanna skip out on sleeping today. 2 coin! Alright, where's the guy? There you are. 3 coin. Syringe. I don't know what I can do with the syringe. Alright, what's up? You face looks familiar. I resemble my father is all. What do you need, you parasite? They say you got donated blood. Nope, allow me to enlighten you. Blood can't be preserved outside of a living organism. Someone is wounded and needs blood. Sure, care to give away some of your own? I'll pack it for you. I will. That's why I came here. Okay. Yeah, so that... Oh, it only took a little bit of my health. That's not bad. I'm glad I didn't die from that immediately. Okay, so I've got blood. What you looking at? I brought some organs. Check out if there's been anyone following me. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is gonna be... Oh. Blood. Oh, yes. Now this is how the Haruspex survives. 3 bandages is wild, by the way. What you looking at? Nothing. Alright, not bad at all. 3 bandages. I'm thinking of just, once I get enough reputation to actually buy things, I'm just gonna sell them all. And then buy food. Alright, now that I've done that, I might check out the still water. Yeah. Oh my lucky days. I have been having insane luck lately. I played Honkai Star Rail and got 2 5-stars in a single 10 pull. And I didn't even know my pity, because it had been like months since I played. Should I just stock up on this ammo? That's worth 5. Okay, so this is... Dang it, I'd be wasting one. I don't really want to do that. How do I... Yeah, I kept it, right? Yeah. Man, the music's good. Let's see what happens. I think Ava yells at me.
He will find
You have
Simon's
wolf's eyes.
murderer.
Stop giving me that look.
It's a matter of honor for the kinds.
What's your name? There's no reason for you to call me by name. Then I should probably give you a funny nickname.
What is there to talk about now?
Don't you dare come near me, I'll scream. Why, are you scared of me? Very much so. I thought the Bachelor was staying here? Yes, he is. And this is the place I've been looking for. Yeah, I think that's it, right?
He will find Simon's murderer.
Yeah. It's locked, that makes sense. Well, it's good to check. My exhaustion is pretty bad. You know what? I think there's food up here, but honestly, I don't know if I want to go out of my way. And it's kind of a cheat to know there's food there. There's no way I would go there if I didn't know there's food there. Hello, man. Good morals and luck are a great help in managing a small community without resorting to violence. Personal standing can work wonders. No, it's pie in the sky. Do you have anything? Yeah, I might as well trade for a lockpick. I just really want to see if you like gold rings too. Because if so, I'm going to keep them. You don't. So I can... Yeah, I'll just trade for a lockpick. I want to see how much they sell for, honestly. More than anything. Alright, let's go here. What time is it? It's 1. Kind of want to save up just in case I find a schmouter. So I'm gonna try not to trade with I'm gonna try not to trade away the what the heck are they called? The hooks. So you like syringes. Oh right, I should visit Vlad. Beep-up-ba-da-ba-da. Whoop-up-ba-da-bop. Beep-up-ba-da-ba-da. Boom. For some reason I got nervous coming here, like someone's gonna attack me. Do you have a bandage? Yes. I'm getting a lot of bandages today. That's like 4 that I have on me, let alone like the 2 I used. Alright.
What?
I know who stands before me. You're Artemy Brock, aren't you? How lucky. We are hoping to gain your support. How do you know me? I'm Vlad Olgimsky. Don't confuse me for my father, though. You can call me Vlad the Younger, until I become the eldest, anyway. I hope that won't happen anytime soon. If you respected your father just as I respected mine, then I'm truly sorry about your loss. We've been expecting you. Thank you.
The big city guest jumps the gun too much. Not the mystery-solving type, really.
So Isidore has left you an inheritance. A questionable stroke of luck. He wasn't rich, I believe. I'll find a use for the money, no matter the amount. I didn't mean the money. Knowing your esteemed father, I dare suggest that there's something else in his inheritance. It is a Barak's legacy, after all. The family's ritualistic tradition implies mostly something of a less material nature, doesn't it? How do you know that? It's a very small town. Get used to it. Except for those secrets that can cost someone their life, none remain secret for long. Something always seeps through. However, the traditions of the steppe are kept under lock and key more firmly than others. Good to hear. Speaking of tradition, I've always marveled at your Brock's faithfulness to your duty. It seems to be sacred for all of you, especially when it has to do with debts. Oinon, a wise man, would never allow his dead to have outstanding debts. Yeah, I wonder what he's getting at. True, if that ever happens, one those is stripped of their right to possess secret knowledge. Haruspex is conscious guilty is no longer Haruspex. Yeah, where are you going with this? A simple analysis leads me to believe that you'll inherit something else, along with priceless knowledge, unique potions, and material possessions, of course. An obligation, a terrible one. What kind of obligation? A risky obligation, a dangerous one. So if I were you, I would think twice before accepting the inheritance. Even though you're in a dire situation, you may find there's a venomous snake in that precious chest. I wonder why he's doing this. No, I don't believe in avoiding obligations, and I won't ever leave my father beyond life's doorstep burdened with something I'm afraid to take on. So I thought. You are truly your father's son. And still, this weight could break your back. Do you know something that I don't, Lesser Vlad? Only that this burden broke your father's back the day before. I don't believe in this man-eater woman. I simply don't. And I've heard that he'd given an oath. An oath he swore on the honor of his family, and that means on your honor as well. That was why he had called upon you, not because he was about to die. Do you know that for sure? No, these are simply my fragmentary observations. I'm quite observant, you know, and the following analysis that allows to wrap it all up into a single logical picture. This is my version of what had happened. I commend your principles and courage, but I also feel sorry for you. Think about it. I thank you, but I've made up my mind already.
We promise according to our hopes. We perform according to our fears.
Yeah. You can always count on me, Brock. Where can I find the tools and resources I need? So you're not welcome in shops, are you? There is a way out. Try to get to know Bad Grief. Tell me your name, and I'd be damned if he doesn't treat you with utmost respect. Who's Bad Grief? The king of thieves, a smuggler, a counterfeit twirine maker. I didn't know that. All in all, an exceptionally graceless specimen, but he does have his own principles, and he can be useful sometimes. Right now, he can be useful to you. I didn't know he was a counterfeit twirine maker. Anyway, where's he hiding? His lair is at the northern warehouses. You be careful there, though. It's the bandits' domain, after all. I can hold my own. Yes. So maybe this is what Capella meant by this blood in the warehouses.
Who lives without folly is not so wise as he thinks.
Well, you can get down there, I believe, but I think you die from the fall. Oh. Yeah, I should sleep. I should sleep. How long does Maridorm last? It lasts for 5 hours. I only want to sleep for like 2. Alright, let's do this. 3 hours? 2 hours? I just need a little bit. That's pretty good. That's all I need. And I think that might continue working its magic over the next 3 hours. So, I need to head here, and then Yeah, so where am I going? Is it station really in the way? Yeah, okay. This way. Alright. Onward. And maybe I can find some Twire. I think I keep mixing up Twire and Twirine. I keep forgetting that Twirine is the drink. Do I need a... Yeah, I gotta talk to Notkin again. Okay. Do I, though? I'm, like, confused about this. Everything keeps leading me back to Notkin, even though the game forces you into his lair immediately. Do I have tradables? I will not accept that. Okay. Unacceptable. Hello there, Notkin.
Murder, they say. Damn, no one can kill Simon Kine. No way.
I couldn't imagine we'd find such a rat among us on the eve of war. Notkin, tell me please, did you see Isda Barak, my father, yesterday? Whoa, so that's with whom I have the honor. My apologies, sir. I had no idea. Thought you were a random tramp. So you already know he's been murdered, right? I do. Do you know how? Well, people are saying a demon of the steppe killed him. A shabnak, a man-eater made of bones, you know? The thing is, her claw was stuck in his chest when they found him. Well, not necessarily hers, but it was a monster's claw. Or a fang. A bone, anyway. What? What monster? A huge one. Claw the size of a man's elbow. A crooked bone snapped at its base. The rumor flew right away that a man-eater from the scary stories, the Shabnakadir, had come out of the steppe to punish us. When was the last time you saw him? The lads told me he'd returned from the steppe, so I went to visit him. He spent many days in the steppe this time, you know. I thought he might tell me something about the bulls, so there I went, but all I saw was smoke, and the stench was as if someone was burning a blanket. The lights were on, but he wasn't there. He went to Simon, came back almost at dawn and chased me off. Chased you off? Stomping his feet even. Don't you even come close to me, he said. It was weird. He'd always been a kind old man. I thought maybe I'd done something wrong. And right afterwards, this Lika guy caused all that mess, so I had to go back. I only heard about the claw in the morning, haven't seen it myself. Are the nails really that long? Yeah, I've heard. You've been falsely accused. People have been told to go catch Simon's murderer at the station. That was before the claw. Isidore hadn't been found yet. Then they declared there was one murderer. Simon had been killed by a shabnak. Fine tangle, this whole business. Thank you, Notkin.
In trouble to be troubled is to have your trouble doubled.
Okay. Has anyone come around looking for me? Oh yes, there's been the smart Alec. Alec? What? A pushy guy spoke through his teeth. If I catch this murderer, he said, I'll squeeze out his blood drop by drop since he's destroyed my whole life's happiness. Remarkable guy, not to be messed with. Is he dangerous? Drop by drop, you say? That's what he said. I'm not saying anything. We said there'd been no one like that around, and we didn't know anything about a murderer. I'll go to the thieves then, he said. They'll be glad to trade his head for some shiny coin. What else did he say? Said he wasn't afraid. I know he's keen on tearing people to tatters, he said, but he'll have a different sort of conversation with me. Turned up the flap of his cloak, and there was a revolver underneath, so it's the bachelor? I see, thank you, Notkin. Notkin says some sullen-looking man is after me. He could have made a deal with Grief. I wonder what they're planning.
That big city doctor is no wimp.
Yeah, I don't know how smart it is to go to Grief right now, but there is a marker. I wonder. Do you have Meridorm? I need painkillers, little boy, please. Thank you. Yeah. And this part of the map always confuses me. Honestly, a part of me, a small part of me, but a part of me, Wishes this game doesn't even have a map so that I can get used to the town. Alright, please don't kill me. I'm begging you.
He who loans a minute owes a year in interest.
Has anyone been asking about me around here? Yeah, one big cheese dog came by, an outsider. If he stays here, maybe I should make friends with him. He'd make a good replacement for old Isidore, but he'll leave for sure. He went looking for you, he did. All in a fury about it, too. In a fury and in a hurry. What did he say? He said he'd kill you, a dangerous bloke he is. A fop? A fop if I've ever seen one. But there's something in his eye, I wouldn't cross him. Even with them fists of yours. Be careful, mate. He's got himself hard fists too, that bloke. I should stop saying words that I don't know what they mean. Yeah. I'll look for him. What if he finds you before you find him? That's unlikely. Well, if you aren't afraid of him, then I'll tell you where to find the guy. He ain't no fool, that bloke. Got all warm and cozy at a sweet lady's place. There's one Eva in the town, up there in the stone yard. Maybe you could get your hands on him there. Hope he doesn't off you. Yeah, you're looking to put us at odds, aren't you? Don't you worry, I'll speak to him, and no one's gonna die. Some batch-ridden Kotsky has arrived from the capital. He quickly set about looking for the person who killed my father and Simon, and he thinks that person is me.
Yeah.
Let's see what you've got for sale. You really don't sell much good stuff, do you? Alright, I can sell this to him for 100. That's not good. What the frick? What's 94 durability? That's pretty good. Bandages are worth more than a lockpick. Wow. Okay. I wonder if I need any other gun anymore. I don't think so. Maybe a knife. But no, I can get a knife on my own by killing bad guys. Yeah, I think I'm good. I just want food.
City boy dragged too much power for.
Okay. Literally, how are you supposed to get food in this game before your reputation is good? I guess you just have to kill people or loot people. Loot people's homes. That would be the only way. But then you need lockpicks, and it's like, how do you get that? So, gotta go to the right. I gotta go to Grace, and I think that's it. Nah, I don't have enough. Okay. Do you have Meridorm? You do. I have like 8 Meridorms. That's kind of crazy. Sorry. I'm so lost right now. Okay. Wait, yeah, I should have left Griefs like the way I came. I don't know. Alright, this and to the left. Anyway, I've been playing not only Honkai Star Rail, but also Arknight's Enfield, and it's surprisingly good. In fact, even if you don't really like the game as a whole, there's a lot of like quality of life improvements that I never knew I liked. Or I wanted or needed, or, you know, stuff like that. Like, I think in Honkai Star Rail, you can't really click on an item and then click on source to see like where to get that item. I don't know. If I'm being completely honest, I have no idea what to talk about, and I'm just filling time because I need to walk a long way. I think it was on camera when I was seeing which is faster, right? Blocking or not blocking. And it's roughly the same, but I think the left hook is a bit better when you're blocking. Way better, yeah. It's a lot faster. But the right hook looks the exact same. Let me try to get it back to back. That's right hook? Yeah, I mean, there's literally no difference. Alright. Hello, Grace. I have the blood.
Yes?
I'm looking forward to seeing a bunch of new guests. Oh, right, I've read this. Here, I brought the blood, even though it cost me quite a lot. You've done a very good deed. I'll do my best to tell everyone about it. Will they listen, though?
Why don't they bring anyone here?
Not the time. There's a cutscene, not the time. Anyway, that was a close one, mate. Why didn't you finish me off? I did it for myself, not for you. The words of an honest man. How can I repay you? Like, do you need anything of mine? Give me your knife. You won't need it anymore. Nice! Okay, free knife. 70% durability. Could you go and tell everyone that the man with my features is not the killer? Yes. That ain't hard at all. We'll spread the word all together. The truth will be restored in no time. That's all I'm asking. Did the blood help? Yeah, I can't remember how you poured it in. The heart's beating all right. All right then, it seems like I'm following in my father's footsteps. Anything I can do for you? Have some rest.
No.
I did it! That's it, right? That's the... Yeah, I've done a good deed. Maybe I visit Sticky now. I really want that third quest, but I don't know how to get it. I'm pretty sure there's three side quests in a day. Who would have it? I visited Aspie, so not there. Maybe the Kinds? Yeah, let me go visit Sticky. Is there Twire around here? I don't remember. Did I see one? I feel like I'm going crazy, but I feel like I see one. Yeah, I'm going crazy. Oh no. Oh gosh. I've totally walked by like a billion Twires or something. Because Aspie didn't have anything for me, right?
What?
Yeah, nothing. So I'm just not sure. If it's not Sticky, I'm thinking it's a Kind. If it's not the Kinds, then Lara? For no reason, really? I don't know. Yeah, just keep going up. How much does it cost to repair a knife on day 1? 72! What? That's nothing! I might as well. Right? Did that do it? 72 for 30%? Love day 1 prices. What the heck? Oh, right. What's my rep? Oh, I definitely can buy food, right? Let's go! Okay. 165. Oh, it's so cheap, too. I definitely want the fresh meat. So let me sell bandage. And then I'm giving him... Wait. Okay. That sells for... Can I do that? And then it's a little bit less. So 2 Meridorms and I get all this. I mean, that's definitely worth it. I need to eat right now anyway. Nice. And it's day 1, so I mean, I could hit up a different shop and just buy all the meats. There's gotta be one around here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. This way. Oh, I didn't check how much the lockpick sells for at a regular shop. Oh, I only have 4? Okay, another food shop. What? Right, surround back. Okay, lockpick sells for 135, so it's not terrible. I'm gonna do that. Smoked meat is good. Fresh fish is great. I'll also get the nuts. That's also good. How many Miradorms would I want to sell? Alright, that sounds good to me. You know what? Maybe I will do something like this. 2 Miradorms, 2 bandages, and a lockpick, and I get all of that. That sounds good. Well, their food situation's good now. It's just the exhaustion situation that's still bad. I might just end up eating lemons. Is it this way? What the frick? Oh, he's not even here. That's why it doesn't give you the quest. Quest marker. So, I wasted my time. Should I hit up Peter or something? I don't even know what to do now. Oh! Closed stores has pins, right? Bible pins? I forgot about that. Oh, I'm totally doing that. Yeah! And they're so cheap! Oh my days. Have you heard? You can buy hooks. I don't think Joseph Anderson knows about that. Well, I don't want to go to Sabarov's. That would be stupid. Should I hit up Peter? Oh. Peter!
We easily forget those faults, old boy, which are known only to ourselves. True, so true.
Oh, I know you. Yeah. You're that salesman who used to sell me excellent drawing paper. You used to cut it wrong, though. You started from the wrong end. I thought you were dead, though? My brother killed you. You can't know me, and I'm not a salesman. Too bad I'm all out of potion. I would gladly share it with you otherwise. I can't live without it, you understand? It's totally out of the question. I'm too dangerous when I'm sober. I ought to keep my mind chained. That is because I'm Peter Stomatin, an architect of His Imperial Highness. His Imperial Highness, what? I'm Brock. Artemy Brock.
There are fine things, old boy, which are more brilliant when unfinished than when finished too much.
Rest. All I need now is some rest. Okay, so there's nothing here. That is a funny dialogue, though. Oh, how's my third quest? Oh, wait, it's Ruben, right? Wait, did I? Yeah, I talked to Grief again. And he told me to go here. Yulia definitely wouldn't have it, right? I can hit up Lara on the way to Dankovsky. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That sounds good. Yeah. Julia's house is really big. The travel. Okay, I'm gonna try to hit up as many closed stores as possible so I can get pins. I have 3 of 10 needed for a Schmouter. Oh, they're gonna kill her. Oh, man. Do I get loot? No. I'm not gonna let her die. Okay. I should have talked to that guy for bandages, though. Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, close door. Whoop up, up. Told you. Give me your pins and needles, thank you. So cheap. It's unbelievable how cheap that is. Talara. Or as I need to stop bringing up Joseph Anderson, but as he would say, Lala. My exhaustion, actually, I thought it was worse than what it is. It's not good, but I thought it was worse. That's medicine. What? Why are you locked? I'll probably get a letter, right? Hopefully. I might even be crazy there. Like, no, there's definitely three side quests on some days, and I think it's every day. I don't know. Oh, you not like walnuts? You like 2? So that means I have 6 total. 6 out of 10. So I just need a couple walnuts. In that case, I should hit up food stores. Yeah, for nuts. That's smart. And more food. I mean, it's so good. Food is so good. Breaking news, man likes food. Crackers? Do people like crackers? I mean, it's cheap, so I might as well try. Is dried meat good? I don't know. Stop. Okay. I need to go this way. What time is it? 17. I think I can definitely make all 3 quests in time. I've already done 2. Wait, how do I continue this? Oh, I gotta go to my father's house. Oh, I was just there. That's sad. I love doing that. That's funny. You just soar into the sky. Okay. That's actually tragic. That's like a 40-minute waste of time. Which I think it takes about 40 minutes to get from one side of the map to the other. Boom, boom, bam, bam, ba-dam, bam, boom. 2. I only need 2 more pins now to afford a schmouter. I'm starting to realize that even without killing baddies in the night, the economy is still very doable. Maria's locked, that makes sense. I don't know why Maria would have a quest for me. I think canonically if I went to Georgie, he'd just put me in jail. Is this Georgie or Victor? This is Georgie. Georgie.
Most men only die because they know not how to prevent dying.
Yes, you'll definitely don your deceased father's garb soon. I felt that familiar power as soon as you stepped into my home. You have almost come into possession of his inheritance, haven't you? Almost? I'm not so sure I understand, Judge. My Maria is currently in the same state. A bud that is about to blossom out into a stunning flower. A sun that has already shown an edge of its dazzling corona. We are now waiting for the sunrise. We are still missing a little bit. Perhaps it's only a matter of time? Perhaps.
I'm too old. Nothing
I'm
can
too
harm me
old. I'm too old. Okay. Oh, they're gonna beat her. Oh my gosh. I cannot do anything about that without losing a lot of reputation. Vikita!
If we conquer our passions, it is more from their weakness than from our strength.
Okay. Isn't that a Schmouder? I'm pretty sure that's a Schmouder. Just in a physical form. To Dankovsky. 2 bottles. Okay, wait. Low key, I remember in the distant past downloading a mod for this game that like redid the economy. But I think that was on a different computer, so I don't think that's installed. And the economy looks the exact same to me. Should be fine. Can I talk to you now? I can. Bachelor!
Sorry, but I have to get back to work.
Yes, far be it from me to call myself a person of mystical inclinations. However, when I look at you, I get the feeling that nature is playing jokes on us. It's as if both the left and the right hand have clutched the head to realize for the first time that they are 2 parts of a single whole. I get that feeling too. Does this mean that we are alike? I don't know. We can become enemies so easily, Artemy Brock, that it would be best for us to make every possible effort to stay friends until our points of view diverge irreparably. I'm Bachelor Dankovsky. Do you agree with me? I am Bachelor Dankovsky. Do you agree with me? Better a bad peace than a good quarrel. With the fact that you're a bachelor? Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Truth does not do as much good in the world as the appearance of truth does evil.
Preach. So here you are. Until recently, you've been thought to have murdered Simon Kine, 15 other men whose names I'd be damned to remember, and Isidore Brock, your own father. Is that correct? It seems that I'm still thought to have done all that. Not by everyone. I'm working on restoring your good name. That's a surprise. I've been hunting you all day, and just as I was about to finally catch you, I found out you're innocent of Simon's, and by extension Isidore's, deaths. How do you know that? Simon's died of a contagious disease. It's been firmly established. A new strain of scarlet fever or pneumonic plague, most likely. Or perhaps cholera. And that means you're clear of charges for what it's worth. It's not worth much. I don't know about you, but being clear of suspicion is worth quite a lot to me. I hope the townsfolk will gradually accept the fact that the face of the monster isn't mine. Yeah, I don't know about you, but being clear of suspicion is worth quite a lot to me. Nice! Full reputation. That's kind of awesome.
Why did they block off the termitary?
But, oh, that's in character. Let's wait until tomorrow. Restore your good name and take care of your affairs. An hour in the morning is worth 2 in the evening. Nice. I have full reputation. That is kind of crazy. I do remember you can gain a ton of reputation, but getting to full is like surprising. I think that's a medicine store. Okay. Now we gotta go back to Isidore's house. Oh, and this is done. Okay, wait. The ghastly accusation was refuted. Should I read all of this? They say I'm petrified, the whole town has risen against me. Who would agree to talk to me now? Who's going to teach me how to defend myself? Ogimsky suggests that his children may have some value of advice. Victoria and Vlad the Younger. Cabela told me my fate was linked to that of these peculiar children. Apparently they stood beside my father as he was breathing his last. I need to talk to Notkin and Grace about it. I also have to pay another visit to my father's house, since the children seem to have frequented it. The ghastly accusation was refuted. My innocence has been proven. It is only a matter of time now before my reputation is fully restored. I can lay claim to my father's inheritance and feel worthy of his name. The factory worker has become my advocate rather than my detractor now. Now the more he talks, the better. Compassion might be the most sincere emotion a human being is capable of. In my case, is also of practical use. Killing would have gone a long way to smart my new reputation, but I chose to leave the target alive. I'm not a murderer. Alright. So this is surprising, actually, because I had the impression, because I've played both Pathologic 2 and this game, I was always kind of a little bit critical of Pathologic 2 for easing up on the difficulty of Artemy Day 1. Not that Day 1 is easy in Pathologic 2, it's very easy to die from the townsfolk. But in Artemy's playthrough, I remember, like, for example, the Grace quest, I remember that was extremely hard for me just because I was dying in so many ways and had to give up my HP in order to do that quest just for reputation. Like, it was a struggle, to say the least. Whereas in Pathologic 2, it's really just once you get to Vlad Senior, your good name is fixed and you're good for the rest of the game. I am so close. That's 6, 8, 9. Okay. So I was always a little bit critical of Pathologic 2 for that. However, now that I've just played this again, it's 18 o'clock and my reputation's back to full. This is just a Pathologic 2 scenario where by the end of day 1, you are perfectly fine and reputation doesn't matter anymore. If I didn't have hindsight, I'd say it's the same difficulty, but I know for a fact that later in this playthrough it all happens again when I get put in jail. So, yeah, it's interesting. I guess Pathologic 2 is difficult in other ways. It is quite weird though that reputation is not stressed in Pathologic 2 other than the start of day 1, and that's literally it. Yeah. And I don't think Pathologic 3 has reputation mechanics at all. I mean, you're the esteemed bachelor, right? So like I doubt anything has to do with that. It's just the same reason why they took food out of the equation. I should be looking for shops. So yeah, I wonder... Yeah, with that in mind, of how Pathologic 3 doesn't have reputation mechanics, I wonder if it was a good idea to ease up on the reputation mechanics of Pathologic 2. Like, they still matter a lot. They still matter for the what's it called when you do the hospital tasks, so your the fun. It still matters a lot for the fun to have a good reputation, but like you're never gonna have a bad reputation unless you're killing everyone. And base difficulty, there's absolutely no reason to do that. 200% difficulty, you kind of have to do that to survive. And so that's interesting, but again, like base 100% difficulty, which was the hardest mode up until they added more difficulty mechanics, it's like, honestly, I'm just completely rambling on, but I wish they dealt more with reputation in Pathologic 2. In fact, in every single video game I've ever played, reputation, I don't know, because Pathologic's really the only game that has reputation mechanics like this, but I'm just disappointed that getting a bad reputation doesn't seem necessary in the Haruspex' playthrough, whereas lore-wise, it would be 100%. That's what I'm trying to get at. Lore-wise, the Haruspex had to murder people to live, because he was wrongly accused, and so he had a horrible reputation anyway, and people were trying to kill him in the streets. So yeah. So that's why he had to loot to survive, kill to survive. Whereas in the actual gameplay, it's like, oh, if you do the Grace quest, your reputation's back to full, and if you don't kill a kid, your reputation's back to full. I honestly wish that there wasn't a second ambush at the station, and if there was, you couldn't get the gun from them. That way, the only way, early game, to get a gun is to do the Notkin quest where you kill that kid. That would make it a lot more you would have to think about things a lot more than just, well, if I if I literally don't kill a kid, I'll get a gun anyway. Just I'm beating up a few guys. And maybe a part of that is a flaw with the game's combat mechanics, because what the frick is this? Because if the combat mechanics were harder, which is honestly kind of funny I'm saying this because the combat mechanics are pretty unfair, but if it was harder, if it was like Pathologic 2, you wouldn't go to the station to finish off that second ambush. You wouldn't. There's no... Okay. Can I not do this? Hello? I cannot. Maybe because I already did the main quest. That would make sense. So I completely forgot what I was talking about, with Pathologic 2 and all that, but, alright. You know what, I'm gonna go to Subrov. I have no idea what else to do. Am I crazy in thinking that, like... Am I crazy in thinking that, there's 3 quests every day? I visited you, Sticky's not home. I even visited Peter. The only 2 people is Yulia and Alexander Sabarov. It's probably just an evening letter. It probably is. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, like, it's locked. So, like, what, does Yulia have a quest for me? If it's not Yulia, it's gotta be a letter. It's gotta be. Okay. Also, just because I have time to kill, I want to talk about specifically Pathologic 2. The spoiler alert, at the end of the game, you can climb up the polyhedron and find like devs there and dev messages. And they were even saying like, we didn't even want quest markers in this game because it's... And I get it, you know, it's unrealistic. You know, in a way, like putting it on a map makes sense, but having a whole thought bubble, that is not canon, you know? Like, maybe the thoughts are canon, but like being able to view them over and be like, what were my thoughts on day 1? Like, that just doesn't make a lot of sense. So I get wanting to have like a perfect diegetic gameplay experience, and I wish a single game will do that. Like, I don't think there's ever been a game that is just, you talk to people, and only based on what they say. There is no note-taking, there is no quest markers, there's no thought bubbles. It's just only on what they say, you should know what to do. And I kind of want to make a game like that. Okay, hello, Yulia.
My chest seems to be filled with cotton wool.
Oh, come in. Make yourself comfortable. There should be something in the cupboard if you're hungry. I do apologize for the mess. As of late, my housekeeping endeavors are infrequent, to say the least. Do you know who I am? Of course I do. Your name is Brock. Your visit hardly qualifies as a surprise. I am Yulia Lyoricheva. I'm Yulia Lyoricheva, or Yulia for simplicity. That's crazy. Do you have any serious aversion to cigarette smoke? It's alright, I got used to it when I was a student.
My chest seems to be filled with cotton wool.
Yeah, so I mean, literally nothing. I'm gonna sleep here. Do I take a Meridorm? Then sleep for like what? 2 hours? 3 hours? I'm just nervous that I'm gonna sleep for 3 hours. And then I'm gonna get a letter. And it's gonna be a whole side quest. And I'm only gonna have like 2 hours, not even, to beat it. So I mean, it's a side quest. Whatever, right? I'm gonna sleep for 3 hours. Maybe I don't even get a letter. I didn't. Should I just keep sleeping then? I do wonder if there's a third side quest. I'm gonna search that up once I'm done recording. It is night. Okay, I wonder if looters are out yet. I'm kind of itching to fight a guy, even though that's a bad idea. But I have full health, so I mean, it would be fine. Yeah, like, well, I got today's quest done. That's what matters. Maybe there is only 3 quests in a day. In which case, I got them done really quick. I was stressing for time when I had all my quests done at like 1700. That's kind of funny. Alright, what's up? You have nothing. What the heck? 3/5. I just gotta be not caught off guard by any guys. Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Okay. Is Lars still locked? Yep. No way Evo would have given a quest, right? How much time do I have? Like 20 minutes? Yeah. I can try to get over there. Wait, did I miss it? No. The music is so good. I'm gonna move sideways so that I have more boost. Yeah, there's no way I'm making it. 5 minutes. Eva! Save the quest for me! Please! Eva! I'm gonna equip a knife real quick for no reason. Eva! I'm gonna equip a gun.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain
Why is it so
unharmed.
loud?
A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
Well, GG's. That's day 1. Pretty good. The misunderstanding has been partially solved. Batcher Denkovsky has managed to uncover the truth. Simon Kine fell victim to some unknown disease. Since the connection between the killings is evident, it is clear that your revered father Isra Barak had died of the same cause. Your name will be cleared, if gradually. However, we'd like to warn you that people with a certain bias are likely to deliberately ignore the facts. Then there are the simpletons who will disregard the facts out of stupidity. Take care. Each one of the families in power will play their own game and pursue their own purpose. Always at your service, benefactors. I still have no idea what that means. I'm slightly itching to fight some bad guys.
Changeling has enthralled the rulers. Is it true they took her as their foster daughter?
Why is it that you hate me so much? You smell of blood. Oh, you've got a keen nose. I've got a keen heart. Heart? My favorite part. Stop it. I want you to stop coming to my house. I'm coming to see The Bachelor. Stop. I feel bad for Eva, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, Bachelor, do you have a quest for me? I mean, it's morning, so you wouldn't. Have you come into your father's inheritance yet? What's in it for you? What's in it to you? Because it's likely to contain valuable information. I am, of course, quite skeptical towards those prehistoric practices, but these days anything could be of help, considering the circumstances. Does the inheritance include your father's notes? It might. I'm currently studying the records of the first outbreak. If at least a tenth of those accounts is true, then a catastrophe is upon us. Yet Isda Barak had found a way to overcome the beast. If there are any notes on that left, they may save us all. What is the first outbreak? Stanislav Rubin, he was one of your father's apprentices, by the way, told me that an outbreak of a mysterious disease had already happened once in this town, an outbreak that bore many resemblances to the one that killed Simon Kine. Go on. The disease had spread through one of the poorest districts back then, and was only miraculously contained. It was only raging for 2 or 3 days, but the memories it has left are still soaked with fear so strong that, well, what I'm saying is Isdor's inheritance may very well be of use. I see. Vlad Okimsky seems to be following your endeavors quite closely, and he is one of the 3 most influential people in this town. I am positive that if you ask for his help, the inheritance will find its way into your hands immediately. The word of the 3 rulers is the only law around here. I was on my way to see him anyway. Come back to me after you get it. I'm sure we'll have a very lively conversation then. I have a strong suspicion you're about to stumble upon quite a few mysteries, and that it could shed some light on them. Will you come? I will.
From now on, everyone will have to stay in. That's for sure.
Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna end it there. Thank you everyone for watching. I want to find one bad guy. Just one guy. There's gotta be someone around here that is a murderer. Come on. Or am I crazy? Why do the water sound so... Oh, yep, there's a guy. So let me just... Did you loot him? Oh, right. Organs. Well, that scared the life out of me. Okay. Pretty good. I did it! I found my guy. Alright, what's my ammo looking at? 3. Sheesh, that's not great. I was at 3. I'm literally checking corners. Alright. Yeah, that'll about do it then. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. Tomorrow we'll start day 2. I don't really remember what happens. Wait, here's another guy. Let me shoot him. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure what happens in day 2. I have a very bad memory of the Haruspex playthrough of Pathologic 1. But yeah, excited to see what happens. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, now I have 2 left. Okay. I probably shouldn't be using ammo anymore. I might need it for later. But I get juicy organs. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you all next time. Peace out.